Gonna kick off our wizard NG+4, I believe. Yeah, see if we can get some good attempts on him tonight. So just to, I guess, quickly go over everything. We have all our skills upgraded, as you can see there. We have all our wizard upgrades, all our blacksmith upgrades, all our apothecary upgrades. Show you what the chapel looks like. Chapel is Path of the Magician, Blessing of Intellect, and Symbol of Focus. We have Amulet of Vengeance attuned, Staff of Auto Casting, Robe of the Archmagi, Wand of Spell Piercing, and then Slippery Cloak. So the only ones really important are the Amulet of Vengeance and the Staff of Auto Casting for what we're doing. Those are the two items we're going to be using the most and the most important. So when rolling for the shop, we're looking for one of those two items. And for the green items, we would like either Ring of Transmutation or the Wand of Spell Piercing, or just some other useful, probably damage-oriented green item. So we're going to start rolling the shops and see what we get. But we definitely want to start the game with both of those blue items. Magebane is kind of up there, but we really need the way to proc our combo and the way to get a bunch of crit, because we're going to scale crit this game. Alright, so there's our Staff of Auto Casting. Damage to undead is okay. Physical damage ignores armor, doesn't really do anything for us. Sandals of Swiftness and Spike Flail, so it's really like one item, maybe two items worth of value here. Really want to get like around 3. Amulet of Vengeance, this is kind of the same setup, just with the other one. These items aren't really useful. We just want like more damage, or a way to get our mana. So really just looking for one of those two items down here. So there's our Staff of Auto Casting. We have crit on primary, which is okay. Talisman of Decay is alright as well. Not really sold on this. Could probably get better relatively quickly, so we'll keep going. This is probably worth like 2 items worth of value, but we want to get like probably around 3. So let's see. Those are some great green items, but it didn't have the blue item we needed. So there's Staff of Auto Casting. Adventurous Garb. Definitely like Adventurous Garb, since just an extra buffer. So if we look at our health, we're at 171. Adventure Garb, we get an extra 25, which is an increase of like 1/7 of our health, something like that. So it's pretty significant. So other items are okay, like Markham Stone could pay off later, Steady Greaves could pay off later, and the missiles are just kind of generally bad. But I'm trying to think if we can realistically get much better than this. I guess we could look for some different green items, like either Ring of Tea or Robe of the Archmagi or Wand of Spell Piercing. Let me see what else I would like to get. See what's reasonable to roll for. That's better than Adventurous Garb. So Curious would be okay. It's just a lot of stats. Full Plate Mail would be pretty good. Helps with the first boss. And and then the ones mentioned before, tower shield could be okay. So I don't think ours are really that great in this list. So we'll keep going. This is like a maybe. This would be like, I would say 2.5 items worth of value. It's very close. If you wanted to be kind of penny pinching and not spend more money on re-rolling the shop, I probably would have just taken that one. Let's see, Amulet of Vengeance, Markham Stone, Talisman, Mage Robe, Sturdy Belt. I think this one's worse than the one we had before, so we're going to keep going. Same with that one. It's just not good enough. Alright, so there's the Staff of Auto Casting and the Ring of Tea. These other items don't really do anything, but Ring of Tea is really good for our build. It's just... the only issue is I'm kind of scared of the first boss, so I want to make that as easy as possible, and this doesn't really help with that. It'll help in the long run, same with the Manual of Beast, so this may be worth taking just because of the power of the ring. It's not attuned though, so we gotta keep that in mind as well. Yeah, we should just keep going. I'm being a lot pickier than I usually am with rolling stuff because I've had some issues with this in the past, so I want to try to increase our odds of getting further in the run. But it's taking a lot of rolling. Alright, I don't think I can get much better than this, by any means. That's pretty much all of our attuned items in one list, along with the spell book, so we're going to go with this. Get about 12 keys, let's go get some more money. Let's just do 15. Sure, I mean, whatever, right? Let's go ahead and craft the other item we need, which is the Staff of Auto Casting. So now our crit's looking like 31.2% spell crit, which is what we're really aiming to scale, with 400 skill crit damage. So we're going to take Life Leech, Incendiary Demise, and Wicked Sickness, so we can get the combo. Then we're also going to take Starlit Stinger for the extra crit, and then the Last Sin for the extra crit damage. So if we look at it again, we're at 500% skill crit damage and 41.5% skill crit chance. That should help our damage a lot. So then we go to the fountain, and I just generally don't like traps, so we're going to disable as many as we can, which is just the ones in the corridor, take less damage, get rid of the towers, so it's essentially a trap as well. I may try to squeeze in another positive. We do want treasure hunt and glass walks, because this is the only way to get some additional chests in the game. We want to get as many items as we can. Kind of looking at demolished spawners. I want to see if I can work that in for like a reasonable cost. So if not, we may take exceptional consumables, but we shouldn't really need the mana. It'd be more for health, but our health is so low, I don't really see it paying off. So we can do no ore, mini bosses, we probably have to do agile. So it's really the trade-off of if we want agile versus demolished spawners. We're not using Last Stand, so our character should be fast enough. Enemy movement speed is increased by 50%. So according to how this reads, it's only the movement speed, not the attack speed. So This should only affect like normal monsters and like the mini bosses, but it shouldn't affect like actual bosses. And even if it did, it just closes the gap from them to you. It's not like you're actually taking more damage, unless your strategy is to kite away. So I want to try this out. Just the demolished spawners are interesting to me. I don't know if it's going to be worth it for the wizard. We do so much damage that it's probably easy enough to just take them out. But there's some situations where it could be really helpful, like in Act 4, where we don't have to deal with as many orbs. So we'll at least try it out. If we have issues this run, we can always turn it off and keep the spawners, and that should be good enough. So let me just to confirm, do an NG+4, and this is what our stats are looking like. Basically minus 30 armor, minus 9 resist. So let's go ahead and start this off.